Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're so glad to welcome you as part of our community tonight. Please note that this webinar is being recorded and live streamed. By entering this virtual meeting room, you give your consent to be live streamed and distributed by being live with Simi Moore and other third parties. If you wish to not be recorded, please go to the LinkedIn Live video feed, the link to which I've just placed in the chat room. Tonight, our featured guests are showman Martin Bonventre and his music director, Jackie Presti. Martin's debut album, Swingin in a New Dimension, will be the subject of tonight's conversation.
Well, 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 well. Will wonders never cease? I didn't like her, I couldn't stand her, I wouldn't have her. I never knew her, but now I do, and I could, and I would, and I know. She loves me, and to my amazement, I love it, knowing that she loves me. She loves me, true she doesn't show it. How could she, when she doesn't know it? Yesterday she
Welcome, Martin.
Hi, how are you?
Martin, so you're a showman. What
Yes.
exactly do you do?
Well, it's interesting. It means more like to, doing many different things, not just singing, but dancing, acting, but it's melding it all together and putting a human element to it and connecting with the audience, making people feel something. That's what it signals, basically.
So how did you get into this showman thing? You've got to be able to dance. You've got to be able to do a lot of things. Is that right? When did you know, okay, this is what I'm going to be doing?
Well, it's very funny. I've done a lot of musical theater over the years, a lot of stage shows, national tours, a couple of Broadway nationals, regional theater, summer stock, a lot of different things. And the thing that I found that was very interesting about it was somebody actually gave me that name, and I was like, okay, cool, whatever, and then it followed me ever since then. It just followed me ever since then. They would just call me that name. It happened back in 2013. And then ever since then, it just became a thing, an ongoing thing. So that's just how it all happened.
And do you prefer one or the other? Do you prefer dancing? Do you prefer singing?
Singing is my first love. It really is. But, I am a dancer as well. But I really, I think that the art form, and which it is, performing is really about the humanity of it. I don't think we just do it just to do it. I think that it's to connect with other people. That's why, with music, with anything, when we make music, as Jackie always says, make music. It's about the human experience and about why we want to be in these environments. It's about connecting with other people.
Let's listen to our next track. This is Sometimes a Day Goes By.
Sometimes a day goes by, one whole entire day, when I don't think of her. 24 hours pass. I look around and find that I haven't thought of her. Not even when I'm somewhere we used to go. Not even if that someone we used to know. It's hardly every day. It's most unusual. In fact, I can't remember when.
Welcome, Jackie.
Hi.
Jackie, so you are Martin's music director and arranger. How did you meet Martin, and how did you know this I need to help this talent by providing these services?
We met as student and voice teacher many, many years ago. Martin started studying voice with me. And I always arranged music, mainly for choirs and group vocal type stuff. But I always sort of loved to play around with different ways of taking a song and figuring out a different way to present it. Maybe a song that someone's heard a million times, but having fun with it. So Martin, I got to know Martin's voice so well over the years. And we started talking about doing a cabaret, and then it became, well, maybe we should do this in a recording. And then the whole thing just kind of went together, and we started hashing through. The hardest part is always picking the songs.
Yeah.
Because, you come up with 100 songs, 50 songs. Wow, these are all great songs. Now, how do we get down to 8 or 10 or 16 for a show? And that's always the hardest part. No, I like this one. No, I don't like this one. Yeah, you like this. And then we had to kind of figure out, how do we make this pop, and how do we make it heartfelt and focus on the beauty of his sound with also the communicative intent of the words and everything to bring the joy to the audience. This is what the goal is, really.
Martin, when you were talking to Jackie about this new show, when did you know, oh yeah, this is going to be exactly what I want?
Well, I figured when we were talking about the new show, we had to do music that spoke to me, not just any old standard. It had to be something of music that I connected with. And a lot of the songs on the album were songs that I done in the past, but now do a new spin on. And some of them were also songs that I always wanted to do. And a lot of people who did them, I always loved. And they were always these stories that these people told that always resonated with me in some way, one form or another. And it's just very cool how it all happened. Suddenly, when we were doing the cabaret, before that, we decided we have to do an album. We got to do an album at some point. So that's how it all just happened, and it all just came together in that way.
Jackie, in this show that's coming up, is that considered a cabaret, or it's going to be a concert? What's the difference exactly? What can people expect?
That's a really good question.
Yeah.
I don't really know what the difference is. I guess the difference is you make music, you tell your truth, you have a great time with the audience. And is it a cabaret? Is it a concert? I don't know. What's the difference? I guess concert is bigger venue,
Right.
maybe?
Cabaret has to do with personal stories.
Personal, smaller audience.
Smaller audiences. Concerts have to do with more of like a music kind of thing. So
yeah, we didn't want it to be a therapy session.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Exactly.
So Martin's there's a lot of exchange with the audience, is that right? Martin's just
Yes,
kind
there
of
is.
telling personal stories and stuff between
Well,
songs.
there's not really personal stories. I'll add a couple things here and there, but it doesn't need to be all that because I feel like if I do that, people won't connect as much. So I figured why not do something where it's with the music and then you tell a little tidbit here and there.
We're
Okay.
going to talk about why you didn't get that Hess truck.
Yeah, of
and
course.
when you
We'll
were
talk about
8,
that. Yeah.
And how this song reflects
yeah.
the sorrow that you felt
Right,
from
exactly.
not getting that Hess truck.
Right.
But then we decided that maybe no one would be interested in that.
Right.
Okay, let's have a listen to our next song. This is Something's Gotta Give.
Something's got to give.
When an irresistible force meets an old immovable object, you can bet, as sure as you live, something's gotta give, something's gotta give. When an irrepressible smile such as yours warms an old implacable heart such as mine, don't say no, because I insist. Somewhere, somehow, someone's gonna be kissed. So on guard, who knows what the fates have in store from their vast, mysterious sky. I'll try hard, ignoring those lips I adore. But how hard can anyone try? Fight it with all of our might. Chances are, some heavenly star-spangled night, you'll find out as sure as you live. Something's gotta give, something's gotta give.
So first to Jackie and then to Martin. Tell us how you chose the musicians for this album. We hear you've got this great band behind this. What's important to you in a musician?
There are so many great musicians in New York City. I mean,
Yeah.
we're in New York City, right? But really, not every musician knows how to play behind a singer. Not every great pianist knows how to be a really great accompanist for a singer. It's really a special sort of set of ears and sensitivity, I guess is the word, and experience, having played for singers before.
Yeah.
Because there's so many amazing players, but maybe they don't know how to sort of support rather than, do their own thing.
Yeah.
And so that was one of the considerations. And my husband's a great trumpet player, so
Yeah.
he works for us.
Yeah.
And then Jason Yeager on piano.
Yeah.
I mean, Jason's
unbelievable
and the greatest guy and just brilliant. And Boots with that big sound that he gets out of the bass, and Tony Tedesco, who I've known for a million years, did a million gigs with him back in the day. So that was it. I asked everyone. Geoff Burke, a beautiful player that plays in my husband's band,
and he plays for Harry Connick Jr.
Yeah, and everybody kind of knew everyone, and I just asked the guys, and they were like, "Yeah." I said, "Martin's great to work with, and he's a wonderful singer." And they were like, "If you like him, we like him. Let's go."
Yeah.
So that was that.
Martin, what about you? What's important? Did you have any when you met with these musicians, did you guys get into any confrontations because they said, no, it's supposed to go this way, or everything went okay?
No. They're just so good. And when you have such good musicians, you don't really have to worry that much because they're all there for a reason. They're all playing on the same team. And it's not a problem when everybody's on the same page and everybody can just chill and get along.
Yeah.
To me, the difference between a good musician and a great musician is just simply phrasing. I mean, It's just simple as that. A good musician can play exactly what's on the page. A great musician can, phrase things and can just like play around with it. That's where the next level comes in. And they're definitely all like that. They definitely are phenomenal musicians in that sense.
Martin, and when you say phrasing, you're implying that great musician then on through an instrument is pretty much able to sing like a great singer. Is that right?
Yeah, it's definitely they put more than just playing the notes.
Mm-hmm.
It's more than just that.
It's a sensibility.
Sensibility.
Yeah, to the style of the music and to how to just make it joyful and with great suggestions. If I write a bass part, what the heck I'm writing a bass part, certain parts that I want to pop in a certain way, or I want specific notes. And then I'm saying to Boots, what am I ever going to write for you that you're not going to know how to play better than what I could write?
Yeah.
So yes, as an arranger, the horns have to be very written. I can't let them go crazy rogue. But as far as everybody else, it's just like I'm writing certain things that I want the arrangement to stick to. But then after that, it's like I can't write a piano part better than Jason could come up with off the top of his head.
Yeah.
No way.
Okay.
Pretty much.
Let's go listen to our next track. This is You Must Believe in Spring.
Speaking.
Yeah.
When lonely feelings chill the meadows of your mind, just think if winter comes, can spring be far behind? Beneath the deepest snows, the secret of a rose is merely that it knows you must believe in spring. Just as a tree is sure its leaves will reappear, it knows its emptiness is just a time of year. The frozen mountain dreams of April's melting streams, how crystal clear it seems you must believe in spring. You must believe in love and trust it's on its way. Just as a sleeping rose awaits the kiss of May, so in a world of snow, of things that come and go, where what you think you know, you can't be certain of. You must believe in spring and love.
Lovely. So this brings us to the philosophical part of our conversation. According to Merriam-Webster Dictionary, a quote-unquote showman is a notably spectacular, dramatic, or effective performer. According to the Apple's Dictionary, there is a hint of superficiality regarding showman as, quote, a person skilled in dramatic or entertaining presentation, performance, or publicity. For example, he's a great talker and showman, but he lacks depth. End quote. First to Martin and then Jackie. What makes for a great showman? We just talked about great musicians, great musicianship, great showmanship. Is there anything different there?
The thing is that it says it lacks depth. That's not really, if if it lacks depth, then they're not doing it the way it needs to be done, because that's not what it is. You know, people, when they throw around that word, they automatically think, oh, you know, this outfit, that craziness, this whatever, but it doesn't mean loud. It doesn't. There's a sincerity. When you look at, to me, the best of the best performers who were showmen. I mean, it goes from Sammy Davis to Michael Jackson. They all had humanity when you watch them. And that's why people buy tickets to shows. That's why people listen to albums. They watch even movies. There were people in movies that were not even song and dance men, but were actors that we all connected with. You know, some of these people like De Niro and Pacino, any of them, whatever, you name it. But a lot of it does have to do with how can somebody actually strip things down and we can see the humanity of who that person is through the music, because that's the telling part.
Is there any secret, Martin, that how you do that, or is it the same for everybody?
Well, everybody has their way of expressing things. Everybody's always different. Everybody, when you look at all different artists, one is different than the other. Somebody always has something to bring to something, but most importantly, the best ones, especially the ones that bring it, it's because they have humanity. They know about life. They know about heartache. They know about everything, and they put it in the music. They put it in their work on stage, and especially with the music. You know, there's a lot of people that will sing about, I mean, you won't know about it, but they have a secret. They have a secret, and that's what makes it really, I think, special. That's what makes each and every performer unique and one of a kind. They bring something different to it than somebody else.
Jackie?
Yeah, I think Martin expressed it very well. I mean, I spoke about joy. The audience has to have fun.
Yeah.
And that to me has always come from feeling music and having great fun swing, you know, with a swing tune or whatever the tune is, having a certain amount of energy and joy that happens just musically. And then the other thing is, you know, a great teacher once said to me, you don't cry, you make the audience cry. So maybe in a show, in a musical theater, the character cries, it's a bigger whole, you're a character, there's this whole thing going on. But in a cabaret, it's really about the stillness of it, delivering the lyric, and having the audience feel some sort of emotional connection with what it is you're singing about.
Yeah.
Otherwise, what does it mean?
Is there any secret?
I always just think about being part of the music.
Yeah, part of the music. That's the secret to it all, is being part of the music.
It's music. I mean, what's better than music?
Yeah, what's better than music? Just make music.
Let's listen to our final track. This is Oh Look at Me Now.
I'm not the guy who cared about love. I'm not the guy who cared about fortunes and such. Never cared much, oh, look at me now. I never knew the technique of kissing. I never knew the thrill I could get from your touch. Never cared much, oh, look at me now. I'm a new man, better than Casanova at his best. With a new heart, brand new start, I'm so proud I'm busting my vest. And so I'm the guy who turned out a lover. Yeah, I'm the guy who laughed at those blue diamond rings. One of those things, oh, look at me now.
lovely trumpet playing, I believe, by Jackie's husband. So
Yeah.
this leads us to the final question. Before we get to the final question, though, would anyone like to jump in and say anything? Dr. Dareswood? Hi, Dr. Dares.
Hi. Thank you very much, Sim. Very, very nice. Very touching. Good sound. The band behind you is great. You have a nice voice. Do you come from Brooklyn?
Now everybody asks me that. I'm from New York, baby. New York, New York.
Oh, sorry. I'm a Brooklyn Dodger fan still.
Hey. My father was a Brooklyn Dodgers fan.
Good, good. Keep
Yeah.
up the good work. Very enjoyable.
Thank you.
Thanks, Dr. Davis.
You're welcome. My pleasure.
So my final question then, first to Martin and then to Jackie and then to Martin. What do you wish all of us who listen to this album, who come to this show?
Is to enjoy themselves, to be moved, to listen, and to feel something when they leave. You know, to give that gift. We have our gifts, we have to give them to others.
Yeah,
Jackie?
that's great. That's very good. You're very well spoken, young man.
Right. Yeah.
What he said, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it just, if you're going to put on the album, if you're going to listen to it, you know, lie down on the couch and close your eyes and just absorb the beauty of it and the fun of it and all of every feeling that goes along with every song. Just take it in.
Okay. Let's see how we can stay in touch with Martin. It's easy enough. It's martinbonventre.com. Martin,
Yep.
here people can reach out to you at contact if they have any questions.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So that you can just click on contact and you'll get in touch with Martin. And then to buy the album and to attend the concert, I believe it's right here on the same page at the Laurie Beechman Theatre.
Yeah, you can go there. Yeah.
January 31st. Okay, got it. And that's the CD release celebration. So all information is available at martinbonventre.com. Thank you so very much to Martin Bonventre and to Jackie Presti.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So before we go, I'd just like us to go take a look at simeonmorrow.com. That's where you can find all information about upcoming shows. And while you're at it, you can consider becoming a sponsor for $5 a month, for which you will receive one Vienna Live Celebrates 5 Years mug. And for $10 monthly, you will receive one Vienna Live Celebrates 5 Years mug and one Vienna Live City tote bag. There is also a custom option in which you can make a one-time payment. There is no minimum sponsorship amount. Please do consider sponsoring Vienna Live. To your generous sponsorship allows Vienna Live to continue to operate as a free public service. And coming up next week on Vienna Live, we have Miguel Kertzmann, Music for a Changing World. The Amazon rainforest is almost mythical in its richness and diversity, and music inspired by it is often the same. On Amazonia, composer Miguel Kertzmann captures the awe-inspiring beauty and fragility of one of the world's natural wonders and pays homage to his homeland of Brazil. That's next Wednesday. Miguel Kertzmann, Music for a Changing World. As always, all information about upcoming shows may be found at www.simeonmorrow.com. Thank you so very much once again to Martin Bonventre and to Jackie Presti. Thank you to Vienna Live's corporate and individual sponsors. Your ongoing support allows Vienna Live to continue to operate as a free public music service. Thanks very much to my cousin Mike and Mark there from Layer App. If you're an architect or an engineer, they have a really cool tool you should check out. Of course, most of all, thanks to you, our participants who make it all worthwhile from New London, New Hampshire, and New York City, New York. Goodbye, and see you next Wednesday.